Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? Hey. Hope you're having a great Wednesday so far. I'm streaming a little bit earlier than I usually do, but I'm still trying to figure everything out. Speaking of figuring everything out, I don't know if anyone heard, but there was some BS that Twitch was announcing yesterday. They're already cutting revenues by half for streamers, and I'm not at the place where it affects me yet, but it does have me thinking about the future of my streaming. I've been only streaming a week and a half, so there's a lot to figure out, and I'm not dedicated to anyone really. So I'm streaming Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and really, I'm just trying to think what the future will hold. I still want to stick to the schedule, but I do want to make a good decision for the future of my stream. So, for today, it's everywhere. I might start pushing people. My gut reaction is kind of to YouTube. I wanted to push Twitch, but like the way that they're looking, I'm losing faith, man. I'm losing a lot of faith. And we'll see what happens. Twitch said they're gonna rewrite those terms that they dropped, so we don't really know exactly what they're gonna do, but it seems like it's gonna hurt a lot of creators regardless. And it seems like, I don't know if they're backpedaling really, or if they're actually going to just change the wording but still continue with the thing. So that's my intro, and I do want to give a shout out. I want to start doing shout outs at the beginning of streams. I want to shout out Lakewalker, who has been here the most so far, and he helped me out on my test stream, so things are running smooth and everything's going pretty good. So Lake, thank you. You're the shout out of the day. Okay, so basically what we're going to do today is we're going to continue what we started on Monday. We did a seashell ring, we inlaid it, that's right here. It's just seashells and glow that looks like sand. And it looks a lot better in person than it does on the camera, unfortunately. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and we're also gonna do those wavy rings I started. We're gonna start with those because those are more complete, and I think they'd be easier to get done soon, just to get something done. So I forgot to film the TikTok. We're doing the white one today. And let's see, let's make it so you can see it better. There we go. Nice Mr. Beast hat, thank you. I won it in a Feastables from getting the chocolate. Just doing this white one today. We finished the green one last stream. That was cool. Let me tie back my hair really quick and we'll get rolling on this. We love safety here. taking all necessary safety precautions. I would show you tying my hair back, but I already switched cameras and now my hands are full with my hair being tied back. Okay. And I also pulled a great gamer move where I didn't film any of the TikToks that I was supposed to and that I wanted to. So I have to set that up as well really quickly. All right, that's going. Now we can continue. And we're just gonna, basically all we're gonna do today is just sand and polish. No inlays today, but we're gonna complete some rings. So that'll be cool to see. In my opinion, that's the best part. And speaking of Feastables, I also won a Feastables sticker pack. No Lamborghinis though, unfortunately. Where's my water? Here we go. We got really close to finishing these the other day. However, there were little air bubbles and we don't like those. So we fixed it and we cured. I let them cure and I did one. I completed one. I'm doing 3, so we have 2 more today. And then the seashell ring. We'll see where we get with that. You know, something else we could do with these rings, since they are titanium, we could also anodize them, which means that we could do that right away. I kind of want to show these rings off in a TikTok first, and then take pictures of it. And then maybe I'll switch it up and do anodizing. I don't know really what would look good. Maybe like gold or something. Since there is, you know, gold in it. Yeah, and I don't know if I mentioned, but the inlay for all of the rings except for the small one, the small purple one, is gold and opals. I just wanted to keep it simple, but like kind of a little classy. Oh, also I forgot. If you want, you can, while I'm kind of focusing and doing some things, I have a game for you. It's called Tic-Tac-Toe. I know Lake loves this game. So if you want to play, there's a command, and it's kind of just gonna cycle until someone wants to play. So that's there if you want. You don't have to, but I thought it was fun the other day, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep doing it. Also, the hat is already bothering me. I don't wear hats normally. So I'm gonna take it off and put it over there. Okay. Preliminary sanding. No problems, I don't think. Let me check. There might be a tiny hole here, I don't know. Seems not. I guess I was tripping. Guess I was tripping pretty hard. Quite Okay. do want to give an extra special shout out to my Brazilian cousin who had his baby today. Maria, I think is her name. She was born today, early in the morning. And he's now a father. And something happens to people when they become parents. Their face changes. And their whole like outlook on life changes. And he definitely had that in the picture. My fiance is Brazilian, so I have a Brazilian family. So congrats to him. I know he's not watching. He's doing father things, new father things. And if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook to play this tic-tac-toe game, you need to be on Twitch. If anyone is interested in that, just to let you know, so you're not confused typing things in chat. Or comments. Let's inspect a little. I can't tell if that's a hole or not. No, it's just down in the ring. It's such a weird thing. You can't really see it. It's like microscopic. But the good thing is we can start with our sanding, like the really higher grits, and then, which means we're kind of going to the finish line. $800 done. Go to 1,000 grit. And what I'm doing when you see me like do that with the paper towel, I'm just trying to like wipe off all the excess metal that I'm sanding off, so that it kind of cleans it off and I'm not causing streaks within the inlay. Because we don't want it. We want it as smooth as possible. Okay. Well, we're already on 2K. 2,000 grit. I am filming, right? Yeah. Oh no, this is 1,500. And it dropped. I dropped it. But what kind of sucks is I'm gonna have to like kind of make a joke out of the fact that I wanted to do the green ring like all the way through, but now I switched to the white one, so I have to like play it off as a joke even though it was a mistake. Okay. There's a 3000 grit. Now it's kind of destroying the sandpaper, but it needs to be done. Just to be done. Okay. Nothing wrong with it. Yay. Yay, meat. And these rings aren't commissions. People often ask me, well, the people that I show, are you selling these rings that you make? Well, not like these ones where I show you what's possible, because I haven't shown these rings on anywhere that I do, so I have to make it first, show you what the possibility is, then I have to, you know, I basically have to get your mind going and tell you how it is so you can come up with your own design. And also, it's one size, so the likelihood of it fitting someone specific who wants it is kind of low. So you're doing the super high grits now, getting it really, really, really shiny. We like shiny. We're like crows. We like the shiniest things possible. Just one down. And this is 3200 to 12,000 grit. It makes a difference in person. I don't know. I don't think it translates well to camera. The purple. We love that perp. Trying to get my angles right. Right here seems to be okay. The blue, which is how much? I can't see from here. Okay, one more, and we're done with sanding. Shaboom. Okay, I can tell even from it moving really fast that we are in a good place. It's where we want to be. All right. Okay. So it's polishing time, which is where the ring really starts to come together. So I'm doing a rough polish first. and then I'll go finer and finer until I get to a metal polish. Like a real metal polish. We don't have to spend too much time on this, because this is like it's kind of like it's more of like a clean off type of thing rather than a polish. Like get all the micro nasties off. It's like a pre-polish. I don't know what to call it. And we're gonna do our finer one, which is Meguiar's Plastics, which you would use for your car, but surprisingly it works really well for rings, and you would never guess it. I would have at least not ever guessed it. Any future ring makers watching this, that's my secret, even though I'll probably use it every time I make a ring. We'll hit it with the Meguiar's. And I don't know how well it works on actual cars. I've yet to try it out. My car doesn't need it right now, so... And my rings do. Oh dang, you know what else I didn't do? I didn't take final videos of the green one. I'll have to go get that at some point. And I was not on my A game Monday. Alright, for our final step, because the metal could be a little bit shinier, we're gonna take some... It's aluminum polish, but it works super well on titanium. Not many people know about this or do this. Okay. What you're gonna see here is that the ring is gonna turn black, but there's no need to panic because it's just the polish doing its job. Getting all the dirt and like metal and stuff. I don't know how to describe it really. Just check this out. And even if this was a clean polishing bit, it would still turn the ring black. Have to be super careful on the white rings, so we don't want there to be any black polish left in it. We're just trying to get the metal really nice. Which I think there might be already. Dang it! Frustration. Oh man. Oh wow, this is really bad actually. So, TikTok won't be able to notice, but I need to fix this. Ay, 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 ay. So there were some holes I missed. And let me see if I can show you. This micro hole. Come on, focus. Got part of the ring, part of the polish inside the ring. And it looks bad. And it needs to be fixed. And it super sucks because you have to start all the way over from the beginning of sanding. Need another X-Acto blade. I'll put the tic-tac-toe away. Okay, let's perform surgery. This is why we try to avoid the air bubbles. Because stuff like this happens. It's especially frustrating on white rings because it's so apparent. Like there's no way to like hide it. Not that you like want to hide it, but you just want it to be right. To me, the mindset I have to have is if I wouldn't wear it, I won't let it leave the shop. It may not be like my favorite colors or the materials I would have used, and I'm talking about like when people order custom rings. But if it's not good enough to wear, I wouldn't let it leave the shop. And it is what it is. There's some stubborn pieces in there. What I'm using here is sticky tack, as you would kind of see, like in like schools, like elementary schools, to hang up posters and stuff. Hello, Eddie. I'm not sure exactly where you're coming from, but I have multi-chat on so I can see your message now. And you've been here since the Metal Zelda days. Are you talking like since 2011? Because I was thinking in my head, I was like, I did a Zelda ring, but it wasn't metal. I don't think. Kind of forget what I do these days. Oh, it says you're on YouTube. Hi. If you don't know what I was referencing, like 12 years ago, I made a metal version of the fairy fountain theme from Zelda. And I made 3 versions for some reason. And I just kind of wanted to improve on it, but the thing was they got views, so I kicked them out. I was thinking about that not too long ago, about making a 4th version, because my production skills have like gone way through the roof. Like, not that I'm the best, but like compared to back then, every time I listen to it, I cringe. And there's some stuff I wanted to play back then that I couldn't because I wasn't skilled enough, and I don't know if I'm skilled enough now to play it, but I've had that idea for this entire time. Like if I made another version, but I don't know if I really want to. Whoops. The more I look, the more mistakes I find. I think I got everything. Nope, I didn't. I missed it. I almost missed it. I am working on new music though. Music with vocals that aren't mine. It's just tough trying to get everyone, well, not everyone, but you know, you become an adult, you get busy, you know, you try to get that bread. Life happens. Okay. Now I think I got everything. Maybe? Almost. Fiance's in the chat. Hi. Shout out to her. She's great. I got some of that blue stuff in there. No, I don't want that. Okay. Carved. Surgery's done. Operations successful. Now, gotta glue it again. And start all over. This is one of the most frustrating things that can happen when ring making. Is missing a spot and then getting stuff inside of it. It's so frustrating. But we have other things to do while that cures. I'm gonna do the purple version of this. Hopefully nothing happens with that. That would frustrate me a lot. And then, depending on what happens with this, whether we finish it or not, we will move to the seashell ring. Yay. And since I'm done filming the stuff for TikTok, I think I opened up Instagram and I just saw that Slipknot has parted ways with Craig Jones. That sucks. I swear, ever since that, like they kicked Joey out, the band has been like so different, to the point of like, here's wild. I think when I'm on camera, I'll wear the hat. So we've invited the people from Instagram to join in on the fun, because I don't need to film anything. I will later when I do the seashell rings, but for now they can join in on the fun. Hello, 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 Instagram. Hope you are having a great day. I am trying to put the lid back on this polish and not doing very well. But today, I'm spilling everything off camera. Today, we are doing basically, I'm continuing what I did the other day, and you didn't really get to see any of it, but I made a ring filled with seashells. And I'm doing a new thing where they're wavy channels and they're made of titanium. Baba. And I almost finished one, but there was holes in it and then polish got in it and it looked really, really bad. So I'm starting over with that one. You could probably hear the lathe in the background, but it is what it is. It happens, you know? And I'm gonna check on this really quick. I need a mask. I am safe. I only need it for a quick second. This to spray the activator, it's not good. If you inhale it, it is very bad for you. It can cause cancer. And we don't like that. We don't like that at all. But after a few seconds, it goes away and everything is fine. And Instagram. If you want to join in on the real fun, the party's over on Twitch. I know it's convenient to have it here on your phone, but there's more you can do on Twitch. For now, Twitch was announcing some dumb stuff yesterday, so I don't know exactly what my future is. It doesn't affect me because I'm such a small streamer. However, it's stuff to consider for the future, okay? Here's the white one. It's not done. I'll give you a preview of it. These will be TikToks. I'll let you guys on Instagram join in the fun for now, but I will need to break away when I do the seashell one, because I need to film that and I can't film it and go live at the same time. So I will put you guys here. And I am multi-streaming to YouTube and also Facebook. That's the wrong angle. Here we go. I have multiple angles on Twitch, so that's why it's more fun. You get to see more details and things of that nature. Also, you get to see the entire ring process being made. Okay, so we just need to start with sanding this one. And that's what I'm gonna do. Any spare rings? Yeah, I have none for sale though. Not right now. Actually, I do have 2 for sale. I lied. I'll show you. I haven't really like advertised it, not to be too much of a salesman, because this is kind of supposed to be a fun thing, but I do have I did make on my very first stream making rings. I made these two Sylveons. This one's a classic style and this one's more, just a different style, different vibe. And here it is for everyone else. That was my very first stream, that's what I did. Since I've already made them before, I did make a TikTok out of them, so I don't know, they're for sale, I guess. Hit me up. I'd have to double check the sizes, but I don't want them. So I think, since I was having some troubles earlier, I'm gonna go a little bit easier on this ring, especially since it's like smaller. I've never done these rings, these types of ring blanks before, so I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. That's how it usually is. What's going on outside? I don't know if you guys hear it, but it sounds like there's scratching. Corbett, thank you. Hope I pronounced your name right. And the only things that are in this specific ring that you're seeing right now is opals. And it glows purple in the dark, because everything I do, I like to have it glow if I can, if it's possible. It's not always possible. Take a look. Is there like an animal outside the shop? I hear it like scratching on the outside. Alright, let's continue on. Still a ways to go, honestly. It doesn't really translate the small details on, especially over a phone, but that's why I'm here, to see the details. Okay, we're getting closer. I'll check the details. There's, I want to see if there's any small holes or anything that appeared while I was sanding. None right now. Actually, there is one. Dang it. Having bad luck with these rings. That's usually how it is, though. I haven't had these many problems for a long time. It's because I don't know. But it is what it is. So we have to cover the entire ring with CA again and then start sanding over once that has dried and that has cured. So that's super duper fun. And I'm not sure, I think the ring looks more blue on camera, but I assure you it is purple and it reflects some pink. That's what I love about opals. Bello opals, I should say. Some people gatekeep gems, which is really weird to me. I got a comment once, it was like, I hate these Bello opals, but what you did looks pretty good. I'm like, they're two different things. They each have their place in jewelry or whatever you want to do with them. Like with Bello opals, since they're like lab grown, it get so many colors, so many different color combinations, and they reflect different colors. And like, I have like 20 different shades of blue for blue opals that are Bello opals. And I don't need this anymore. I don't need this anymore. Okay. Mask on. Safe. Press really hard. As hard as it would be if I actually put it on my face. I just don't want to. It's a pain. And I only need it for a few seconds. So I'm wondering if I should let this one cure more. I might want to do another layer of CA. I don't need this anymore. Just because there were some bigger holes in this one. And I think I didn't get everything. So I will have to dig out some more. It's hard to tell sometimes. Alright. Back to camera one. More surgery on the white one. Low. Here we go. Bang. Alright. More surgery, yay. Which means more curing time. Put the hat on backwards, how about that? Alright, where'd those go? Instagram, what happened was I got almost all the way done with this one, and then I missed some like micro holes, and the polish got inside the ring and it looked really bad. So I have to fix the entire thing. And it is not cured, so I'm glad I didn't start sanding, because there wouldn't have been a point. The holes would have came back. And it's just a vicious cycle from there. Of fixing it and then curing it and then absolute frustration. Alrighty. More CA. Hooray, more CA. My glue sealed itself. Okay. Let me catch the excess glue. Okay. There it is. I have to use my mask again. We need it to seal, we need it to be super strong and not have any holes or air bubbles or anything like that. I guess this is good to show, because like, it's how to fix it. You just take a knife, really, and just dig it out, put CA, and then you're off to the races. Okay, that's enough. Whoops, sorry, hit the mic. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do now is let these two wavy ones cure some more, and then I'll start the seashell one. Hopefully that goes good. And I can finish it, and then after I'm done with that, then I can go back to the wavy ones. That's the plan. We improvise here, okay? So... Unfortunately, Instagram, I'm filming this for TikTok. I think it'd make a cool one. So I have to go offline for now. And then after I'm done, I'll come back online. Maybe. So I'll catch you a little bit later. Bye. But over here on Twitch and YouTube, we're the coolest, so we get to stay live. Don't tell them that. Alrighty. You're set up there. Great. Yeah, let's get sanding. Get it sanding. It's a beach theme. I'll stop talking. No, I won't. Okay. So, like I mentioned the other day, this is tungsten. Tungsten is a great material. It's very, very tough. I like using it a lot. It's not invincible though, that's the thing. People think tungsten is super duper hard and it'll never break. In fact, I had a friend of mine whose boss had a tungsten ring. It was pure tungsten. And he was under the impression that it wouldn't break. And that's kind of like a selling point, but so he was really testing it and kind of like being bragging about it. You know, oh, this ring will never break, it's tungsten. It's the hardest, one of the hardest things. He was messing with it. And what I was told is he was bouncing it off the floor and it cracked. It's like, okay, not invincible. Really, really hard, not invincible. And I would say that for like any ring, because my dad has one that's made of pure diamonds. Like it's condensed diamonds that's put under a lot of pressure. And he's broken 2 of them so far. And I think that just comes with the shape of the ring. You put enough force on it, it's probably gonna break. I do have pictures of the diamond one breaking, it being cracked. And it surprised the person who made it. Like, he didn't think that was possible. Which you wouldn't, right? Because diamonds are the hardest gem. However, it did break. Twice. Let's see. The thing is, again, with tungsten, it's very hard, very sturdy, very strong. However, you are able to sand the surface of it, because this is tungsten carbide actually. You're able to sand the surface of it, and it looks not shiny and bad, but you'll see later what I do. We use something called diamond polish, and as the name suggests, it's polish with diamonds in it, and they're so small that you can't see them, but they're there, and even on tungsten it does a great job of like getting it back to its shiniest form. It's cool to watch, because you're like, man, did I mess this entire thing up? But no, you just need the diamond polish, and it is completely fine after that. Okay, we're getting close here. No holes or anything like that. Looking good so far. I just did 320 grit. I'm doing 400 now. Trying to be careful with the inlay. I'm pretty sure there's no air bubbles or anything underneath it, because I was pretty careful. There's a lot of space within the ring. And that's why we do small layers of CA. Avoid the air bubbles. We hate the air bubbles. Need some more. And the thing is with tungsten, we don't need those, like, we don't need to go super high with the sanding grit. Like, I still go to 3000, but that's more for the inlay. Get that really clear. But the diamond polish kind of actually works similar to sanding. It's just super duper fine. Okay, we're getting closer. Let me check. There's no holes. Dope. Okay, I'm gonna hit it with 600. Alright, all the sides are cleaned off. Let me check one more time. No holes or anything like that. Looking okay. Crossing my fingers that we don't have any more for the rest of it. The sides don't even look that bad, like I didn't sand them too hard or anything. Not that could really tell on camera. I think one of these days I'll get a better camera, but I'll have to wait a while for that. So I'm gonna grab my higher grit of sandpaper and do the dang thing. Up through to 3K, then we will polish. Again, this is kind of like home free situation here. Whoops. Am I filming? Yeah, yes, good. Alrighty. We're just gonna continue on and do our best. Get up them higher grits. I think this is gonna look pretty smooth because there's nothing sticking out the top or nothing to look uneven inside the ring. It's all below the side channels. Did stream die? No. Okay. For some reason I thought it died. I don't know why. Alright, moving on up. Moving on up. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. There's not much to sand because It's not like a gemstone where you spend a little bit more time trying to sand it, get it really nice and even, and have it get like a polished look and things like that. It's just pretty much CA, which, you know, sands pretty easily. So I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit. Okay. It's 2,500. And the last one for this ring, which is 3,000. And the reason my pieces are so big is because it was the end of like all my sandpaper, and I cut them unevenly throughout the time I was cutting them. And like the 800 grit was a lot smaller than the 3,000 grit. Okay. Not bad. And actually the sides aren't bad either. I didn't really sand too much of them off. And the center inlay looks pretty good. So let's see, how do I want to tackle this? I think I'll do just one rough, and then I will start with the diamond polish. And show you guys how that works. So we're hitting it with the Meguiar's again really quick. We're gonna have to spend a little bit more time on the diamond paste, but it's all good. I don't think it'll make too much of a difference with this, because I didn't sand it too hard on the tungsten. And really this polish is more for the inlay, because tungsten is so hard that you need diamond paste to even do anything to it. I remember one of the first tungsten rings I did, I sanded it and I looked at it. I was like, oh, it looks fine. And then I took pictures of it and I was like, man, that really doesn't look good. Like, it's not evenly shiny. It looks like I took a lot of material off of it. I don't need this anymore. So I was kind of freaking out because it was for a customer, and those early days of trying to like figure stuff out, when honestly I kind of wasn't ready for that, because this whole business kind of fell into my lap. Like, I started making rings and I put them on TikTok, and then people started wanting them, but I didn't have experience with like every single thing. So part of it was like taking an order with something I had never worked with before, and then like figuring out how to do it. And there was a lot of times where I had to start over on these early days. So this is diamond paste, and there's 5 steps to it. This one, we're starting out with 30 to 40 microns. And microns means just how big the diamonds are. But as you can see, like as I push this paste out, it just looks like some sort of polishing compound. It doesn't really look like it has diamonds in it because they're very small. So with the earlier polish, you didn't see anything happen. Tungsten was too hard for it, right? But now, like, look already, it's taking off, it's polishing the ring. Like, the black marks means that it's working. It's taking off the super fine pieces of metal, smoothing them out, making them shiny. And we start with the 30 to 40, and then we go down to, I think it's like 0.5 microns. And at that point, it's like so smooth and so shiny. Okay. I think the music isn't loud enough. I could be wrong. I'm gonna increase it just a little bit. Okay. So that was step 1. Like I said, there's 5 steps. This is 10 to 20 microns. Where's my stream? 10 to 20. And we're just gonna polish it until we get to that last step, and then it's gonna be sick. And this is like the final step that doesn't need anything after that. See, it's taking even more off. Look how dark it gets. It means it's working. Okay, that's about right. And looking closely, if I take a little bit more off, the parts where it wasn't shiny was kind of like where the bevel meets the flat part here. And basically that's gone already. But, you know, since we're doing it, we might as well use all of the steps to get it as fine as we can get it. So the third one is 46 microns. Bang. I'd be really interested to know how they make this. Like, how do they get diamond dust? Or diamonds that small? By the time we're done with this, the ring is kind of gonna look a little bit darker than when we started. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, especially since this ring is from a different stream, but maybe if you roll back and look at the beginning where I started sanding, you'll be able to see that, hey, maybe it kind of looks like a little bit darker. See? Ew. We don't like that. So at this point, with the microns, we're getting so small that it's like, you're not really gonna be able to tell that it's taking stuff off, because this is 0 to 1 microns, which is step 4. Really, you could do just step 1, step 2, but full send, right? It's got a little messy. Let's see if I can get as much on there as I can. See, it's not taking that much off, but it is working. And at this point, it's really hard to tell if it is doing anything or not. But we do it anyway. It's a little bit like diminishing returns. It just gives me peace of mind. Sometimes I just do things to give me peace of mind. I don't want to second guess. Could it have been better if we went through all the, you know, the compounds, all the microns? And this is 0 to 0.25. And that's the last one, so after this, the ring will be done. And I need to remember to take a final video of it, post to TikTok. Let's go. And you can kind of, well, there's barely anything being taken off. Not like it was at step 1. Well, there's a bit more now. Let me just get the excess off. And the final reveal, there it is. The seashell ring in tungsten, seashells from the beach. I actually went and got them. I went outside. Twitch streamers aren't known for doing that. Let me get it a little bit slower for you. And I'll zoom in a little so you can get some more detail. One of them is a crab shell that I found. Gave it like a bits of like that orange color you see, orangish red. That's the crab. Kind of cool. I didn't do anything to the crab, by the way. I found it like that. All right. It features white glow as well. That's some sort of a sand color in the light. I'm gonna take a quick video, final video. And then, let's see, we're gonna take a video in the dark as well. I'll turn the lights off. Don't freak out. Let's see. It shines through. In real life, it's great, it's normal. On stream, I will adjust it in 1 second. Let me take a clip. Okay, stream. It looks more like kind of like this in real life, like that. As you can see, it is glowing. I'll set my settings back so when I turn on the light, it doesn't flashbang you. And then I'll give you a closer look so you can see even more detail. Hang on a sec. Ta-da! Ta-da! Wow. Shells. Beaches. Things you would find. Ray. Not bad, eh? I'm pretty happy with it, especially since it's the only ring today that has gone to plan like I had hoped. So what do I do with these rings? I just keep them. I have a collection. Everyone's like, why don't you sell them? I want them. Some of them are like sentimental. Some of them I wanted to like wear for myself. Like for example, if you've been around for a while, you might remember the Charizard ring, Ruby and Sapphire rings, like some of the first ones I've done, like Mewtwo as well. Those are sentimental to me. Those did a lot for me when I was starting out. And a few I've worn, or a few I've wanted to wear, but I haven't. I don't wear most of them, but I still want them. Okay. So, we are gonna continue with the wavy rings. And hopefully they go a lot better than the last few times we've done it. Some rings are just like that. They like to fight you. It takes a lot longer to do. I was doing one not too long ago based off of Doom and Doom Eternal. And it was the Slayer's Mark. And it took me a really long time to do it was a carving. It took me a really long time to do. It was fighting me. And it's just one of those rings. And unfortunately, I have two of them. Okay. I can bring back a social media. I can bring back Instagram Or TikTok. I might go to TikTok. Use a TikTok break. There's more people on TikTok. It's crazy, like TikTok Live. I don't know if you've ever used that, but like, there's a live studio thing too. I'll have to look into this. Everything live is crazy these days. Okay. I'm just setting this up for the plebs, the TikTok plebs. Oh, okay. It's already gonna fall? No, okay. Alright, great. So I'm just gonna get started immediately on this. Let's try to finish something else today. Hello, TikTok. I'm making a couple rings that you will see in the future as official TikToks right now. I am live on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube. Facebook's more for like family and close friends. But I just said, hey, let's stream everywhere, okay? So I'm doing it. So I have this wavy ring, and I've had some troubles with it, but now hopefully I won't. If you want to roll over to Twitch, the link is in my bio. We have music there, and we can do some games like there's tic-tac-toe and stuff. If you want to hang out there, that's the place to be. So hopefully I'm going to finish this one up. I have one more I want to finish as well, if I can. This is a really strong grid. I probably should have gone a finer ones to start it with. I'm not going live with anyone. Sorry. Not in my plans for today. So enjoy the relaxing sound of the lathe. Or again, if you want to go to my Twitch or YouTube, there's music playing, so you can chill out there. I'd recommend it highly. Okay, since I've had troubles, I'm gonna look real close to see if there's any more troubles that can happen. Any holes, air bubbles, things of that nature. Looks fine so far. Okay. Still needs a few more rounds. Okay, we can start going to higher grits, I think, safely. No holes or air bubbles that I can see. I think I should have like a micro screen here on the side, doing showing some, what is it, Subway Surfers? I've never played that, but get some Subway Surfers. Take all of your attention. Okay. I'm being super careful this time. Nothing. No holes still. Great. I did post a TikTok the other day if you want to check that out. Steven Universe. I did that one quite a while ago, actually. But I just got around to making the video recently. I don't have any like set things I want to do like in order. I just do them as I do them. Sometimes I'll like be working on something, I'll have like an idea that fires me up, and then I'll want to do the video for it as quickly as possible. So that's what I do. Like in those videos, they usually do the best. It's really weird, like I'll plan out a ring for a while, do it, be super stoked on it, and then it doesn't get many views. Not that it really matters, but I'm just saying, comparing the things, like I think the biggest example was the Pride ring, which I think I want to do another Pride something because it is Pride month. I haven't done one in a while, and I haven't done a giveaway in a while, so I think I want to do that as well. Whoops. But my first Pride ring, I just had an idea for it. I did it. I edited it together so quickly. I threw it up there, and then that ring did a lot for me. It was a cool experience. Another ring that did a lot for me was the Mr. Beast ring, my most popular rings so far, that I know he got, but I don't know what happened to them. A lot of people were mad about that, but I don't read the comments anymore. At least not on that one. I just let it be whatever, think whatever they want. Sorry, I'm trying to be mindful of the angles. I want you to kind of see the process, but I also need it to be good. There you go. All right, getting close. We're going up to 3000 grit sandpaper to get it really smooth, and then we're gonna do some cool polishing stuff. And hopefully with less air bubbles and holes this time. These rings are fighting me. They're fighting me today. Oh, dang it, I dropped a piece of sandpaper. Let's get these. These rings like to destroy the sandpaper. It's because they're like wavy and stuff. I think they're catching on like this part and this part. But it's necessary. It's necessary to do. Dang, greetings TikTok. I've never had this many people watching me live ever on anything across my entire career. I'm also streaming on Twitch and YouTube. If you want to check that out, it's in my bio. And to let Twitch know, there's like around 50 people watching right now, so that's cool. There's like music and stuff going on Twitch, and some other fun stuff we can do there, should you want to check it out. Alright, last one. As soon as I mentioned Twitch, I dropped like many viewers. Maybe it's a banned word. I'm getting shadow banned, guys. I swear, like every time like your post numbers change, like suddenly everyone says you're shadow banned. And I would know, cause like I was there. I was in that same mindset. Or maybe just, you know, people move on. Or your content changed, or it gets old or something. Okay, this is a stopping point. I've said it before. But we don't stop here. It's more of a matte finish. I don't know how well you can tell, but we are going to keep polishing it, keep sanding it with these micro sanding pads until it's shiny. And then we're gonna begin actually polishing. Okay. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This goes from like 3200 grit all the way to 12,000. Gets really shiny and gets all those micro scratches out. Okay, 3 more of those, and then we're pretty much home free unless there's some sort of micro hole that I missed until now. Whoops. Okay. Trying to be patient, but this is the second time I've done this today. You gotta do what you gotta do. This is how winners win. One more. It's really shiny now. Is it glow in the dark? Yes, it is. I'll show you after I am done with the polish. Most of my rings glow in the dark. I just think it's cool. Okay. Looking pretty dope. All right. This is, again, another stopping point, but I don't stop here. I'm gonna use a rough polish again on this one. Once I take all that nasty off. Kind of get it like a quick thing before we move on to the real stuff. I do think I'm gonna switch up my technique from last time to not damage it. We will see. Just a quick rough. I'm gonna hit it kind of hard, which means the late's gonna be loud. Okay, get that off. So this is also a stopping point, but I don't. I just want to take a quick look and see that there's no holes this time. Yay! So we're home free pretty much, okay? I'm gonna do another step of polishing. And I'm gonna see where we're at after this round, because I don't want what happened last time to happen again, and because I don't want to be frustrated. tearing up the paper towels. That's pretty shiny. The middle could use some work though. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna polish it again, but I'm not going to use a Dremel this time. I think I'll just try it with a paper towel and see what happens, if that helps or not, if maybe it doesn't make a difference at all. And now what I'm using is aluminum polish. Even though this is titanium, it works really well for this, as you can see. So let's see, maybe this will do better. I'm gonna hit it pretty fast. Let's take a look here. I need to wipe it off a little. Didn't quite even it out. So I'm gonna move to the Dremel, but I'm going to be a little bit more precise than I was last time. I'm not gonna go so hard on it. So same stuff, just with a Dremel. I'm trying only to hit the metal, which is a little bit hard because it's a wavy boy. And I got some on my glasses already. Actually, this is not, I don't think this is gonna work well. No, I'm getting too in my head about it. I'm just gonna finish it off with the paper towel. Because what I think happened was it got too hot and it melted. And there was like a little hole in it. But there it is. That ring is done finally after 2 days. And 3 mess ups. Okay, here you go. Look at it. There it is for Twitch. Looking pretty good. Let's see it glowing. I got some polish on my glasses, so that's cool. Can't see. It's fine now. Where's my flashlight? No, there it is. Turn the lights off. Don't freak out. And let's see. Can you see this? There you go. it's not gonna glow as bright because I'm only charging it for a few seconds. There you go, Twitch, you can see it glowing. The longer you charge it, it's like a battery, the longer you charge the glow, the more, or the longer it will glow. And I just used a little UV flashlight to show it off. It's just, you go on your keychain. All right. What do I want to do about it? How do I want to go about it? I need some clips of this. How did I manage to fix the holes? Literally, you look really close, you find them, and then you can take a X-Acto knife, or you can take a sewing needle, poke it, and then, or dig it out, and then I use this, like, it's sticky tack to hang things up without destroying your walls. You just stick it on there like that, and it takes all the dirt and whatever debris out. So that's one down. This is the last ring I'm trying to get done today. I'll show you TikTok if you haven't seen this yet. Just needs a sand. This one had a hole too. It wasn't as big, but it was there. And I said it earlier, I don't let rings leave the shop if I wouldn't wear them myself. And this ring is tiny. It's like a size 4, I think, size 4. I can zoom you in a little so you can see better. I completed another one. Yes, a Twitch streamer went outside. How funny is that? That'll be a TikTok. And then there's these ones. And they will be available as custom options after I post them. Alright, let's get the sanding. And let's finish this. It's like literally the same process. We're just going up from the higher grits all the way to the finer ones. Back the other way. That's a tip for you. Sand both ways if you have a lathe. Forward and backwards. Less scratches, more smooth. And that's what I like. Okay. Need some more. Okay, I'll move up a grit to 400. 400. Might have said it earlier, but this looks kind of blue on the camera, but in real life it looks purple. There are some blue hues to it though, I will admit. What happened here? Anything? Brother, there is an air hole, dang it! Ay ay ay. Was there? Or was that just a... Nope, there is. Dang it, dude. These rings are troublemakers. Gotta pop it. Have to dig it out. Is your name Pfizer because you made my heart stop? Good one. Oh boy. So, guess what? We have to seal the ring again. We just do that by putting a whole layer of CA, catching the excess. The ring is not stuck. It is on there. It's pretty tight on there because it's the smallest size you can get of rings. It's a size 4. Guys, the ring isn't stuck. I put it on here for a reason. This is called an expanding ring mandrel. And you put rings on there and then you twist it and then it tightens so it holds the rings in place. If I wanted to get it off, I just take an Allen key like this and twist the device and it'll just pop off. So don't worry. Someone asked, is this, I'm assuming you meant custom. It's not for somebody. Sometimes, well, I'd say most of the time when I'm doing something new, I have to make something showcasing that first so people understand it. Because in my opinion, if someone can like look at something and understand it, especially if it's jewelry, the better like they can make a decision on what they want. And these rings are special. They have a special feature that maybe you can figure out, but I'll save it for the TikTok I'm making of this to show you. I think I understood you. Don't worry. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Okay, I think, guys, what I'm gonna do is let this cure, because I didn't have anything else I wanted to do today. I'm gonna let this ring cure for a longer while to avoid the air bubbles and avoid the holes and all of that stuff. And then I'll either, when I stream next, I'll finish it, or maybe I might finish it off stream so it's not so redundant. Because we've spent 2 streams doing this, and out of the 2, only 2 have been done out of the 3. Do I do memorial rings? I do, yes. Basically whatever you want. I've done ashes in a ring. I've only done 2 because only 2 people have wanted to commit to that. And I did pets, and I did someone's, a family member of someone. Hi. Okay. Don't fall. Yeah, please do. It's not... Okay, here's the thing, like, what I've been told is, like, people charge more for, like, ashes in a ring or, like, ashes for whatever. I don't believe in that because, like, you're kind of playing off of someone's grief. It's kind of like funerals and coffins and stuff. Those are so expensive, and I don't believe they should be. Like, I think, like, you've had enough grief. You don't need to be put in any, like, further financial grief. And my point with that is, like, I don't charge, it doesn't like boost up my prices or anything, because, like, I feel like empathetic to your loss because it's tragic, and especially if you want to do a memorial ring, I don't think I kind of am just a broken record. I just don't think it should be a lot more. Now there's other things you can put in a ring that will increase the cost, but, like, it wouldn't, I don't think I've really increased the price. It's not, to me, it's not a big deal. It doesn't take any much more time. You're providing the material to me, so I don't have to buy it. The shipping is the same, all of that. So that just threw me on a tangent. I'm not trying to be a salesman or anything, but that's what my morals and my values lead me to do in my things. Okay. So I'm gonna let that cure. Probably gonna finish it off stream because I don't want to keep doing it over and over. That's not very fun. And then next week we'll do something completely new. I'll come up with something to do. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for watching on TikTok. I stream on Twitch, I stream on YouTube. If you want to go check those out and hang out there, there's more stuff you can do. There's music going and other stuff we can do. More interactive, more fun. And I have to cut out TikTok or Instagram Live if I want to film for TikTok, because I'm kind of doing everything at once. Streaming, making the rings for TikTok, and eventually I will be making commission rings, so if you want to watch that live, if you order a ring, you will be able to. So yes, that's all for me today. Drop a follow if you haven't yet. Thank you for watching. I will see you either on the weekends for games or next week if you want rings. Bye-bye, TikTok. And bye-bye, Twitch. See you next time.